Hey, welcome back everybody. We got Marvin today. He has a really cool looking, that blue car right there, the blue Evo 8, right Marvin?
Yeah.
So what's going on with that? What'd you do to it?
Rebuild it, and
Yeah, let's go over there. So this has S1 cams, right?
yeah.
S1 cams. It's got the aftermarket STM coils. It has the HTA 71 from Forced Performance. It's got ID 1050 injectors, stock bottom, and we're doing dual SD, conversion, and then we're doing dual maps in 85 and 93. Right now, I'm just going through the fuel system, meaning just scaling the injector. I just reset everything to get the fuel, the long-term fuel trims reset it. Yeah, this should make a little something. This turbo, really responsive on the street, like you hit it and it's just on. But your car is really beautiful, man, and you kept it really nice. How long you had it for?
Since 2005.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
the first owner.
what?
Yeah.
What? And what's the mileage on this?
109.
Wow. And he kept it really nice too. He probably sleeps in here with that pillow, right? You sleep in here? But yeah, let's see what we can do with this today.
Link engaged. Link disengaged. Link engaged.
So at this point, the car kind of feels funny. I know this turbo very well, and it's very sluggish. I just want to make sure that it's not something I've changed in the tune, because this car feels really sluggish.
Link engaged. Link disengaged.
This was still at the same boost level,
with just fuel and a timely cleanup. But I did attempt to increase
Can
the
you
boost,
double
and
check
it
his
didn't work.
boost thing? It's not going up. That was on 18 pounds of boost. We're gonna check, see what's going on.
Link engaged.
So at this time, I'm pretty sure something is wrong because the boost is not going up, and I've tried really increasing the wastegate by a lot, and it's not really working.
Nope.
Link engaged. Link disengaged.
So nothing is really working. We did boost leak tests several times. We checked the wastegate. We checked the boost controller itself. We triggered it, and it actuates. We checked the pinouts. Nothing is really working. At this point, I'm thinking it might be the turbo, but I just want to rule out the map itself. Very rarely it happens that Tephra V7 you won't be able to control boost with the PSI based logic. So you'd have to convert it to load base. Very rarely, I would say like every couple of hundred cars I tune, one of them does it.
Link engaged.
So that didn't work either. The motor's healthy, everything is working properly, all the components that control boost, both mechanical, electric, and ECU, it's all good. So it's basically the turbo, and the car feels really sluggish too. So this has happened to me before, with aftermarket turbos and whatnot. Sometimes they do go bad. This is a Forced Performance turbo, so I'm sure they will cover what the issue is. At this point, I'm about to blame it on Mo, even though I know it's not his fault. But I'm going to break it to Marvin that, hey, something's wrong with your turbo. You got to take it back and have FP install it. And he should be back within a few weeks, or maybe a month at most, and we're going to retune him.
All right, so day 2 with Marvin, and you remember from the last time we did this, the car was acting funny. I had to run really high wastegate to get some kind of boost, but he sent the FP turbo back to FP. They took care of it. Now it's on. I took it for a street drive. I tuned it, retuned it again. And it looks like he's got bad gas because very low timing, air fuel is on 24 pounds. He's knocking like crazy up top. So we're gonna fix that. But tell me about your experience, Marvin. About did the FP take care of you or what?
Of course.
Yeah, all right. So I love FP turbos. We are actually FP dealers ourselves. So today we're gonna finish tuning this on our brand new ramp. We got rid of the other one because these were bent, and we're basically gonna tune the car on the dyno with dual maps using E85. We also got new employees. This is Keon. He's an LS guy, but we put him on this BMW to test him out.
How's it going?
What's going on over here? What you doing?
We're doing a turbo replacement, twin turbo setup on the 335 XI.
Okay.
We also did an oil pan, and we're also replacing the water pump. And
Yeah, this is maintenance, right? This car was just sitting there for a minute, I think. The owner was just basically got it as a project car, right? Yeah. And he's running MHD. We're also MHD dealer. We're gonna tune it on that, so that's to come. But today you're gonna strap me, right, Keon?
yes, sir.
All right, I'm ready. All right, so got everything strapped up. RPM's a bit jumpy. Let's see what Marvin is doing.
Link engaged.
I always do my first few runs with the boost cut for knock on high knock enabled, and very sensitive. And that is that dip that you're seeing in the graph right now. He really has bad fuel, I could tell right from the start, and it was doing that on the street as well. And that's what's causing the boost drop, but we're going to correct it.
Anything tune related is running extremely safe timing. And fuel is good. The boost is like 24 pounds, but he's knocking, and it seems like he's got some bad fuel. Doing some testing, see if we're correct. If that's what it is, we're going to change it out.
Link engaged.
His coolant is temperature is very low.
Link disengaged. Link engaged. Link disengaged.
Can you make the smoothing 2? You see where it says smoothing?
Yeah.
You could change that to 2. Ask him how to do it. He's going to show you. So the reason why I like to do like a lower smoothing level at the beginning is because I want to see where I need to make my changes for the timing, because it really tells me how smooth or not smooth the timing is doing that. Cover a lot of other things too, but that's why I do it on 2. And it also looks like my pickup is not really picking up correctly, but we'll see what's up. I think this is where I want to stop it, and the reason is I've adjusted. He's got bad gas. Unless he wants to change the gas out, I don't feel comfortable going any further than this. But let me just let him know that I'm sure with the better gas he'll be at a better place. Again, I am not the type to take risks. Let me see what he says. All right, so we just flashed the base map for E85. Same boost, same timing, same everything, only the fuel injector scaling was changed. We're gonna do some preliminary soft runs to make sure the scaling is good.
The reason why we didn't switch out 93 for a better quality 93 a local area, because it wouldn't matter. When he goes home, he's going to be taking that BS 93 or whatever quality fuel he has in his neighborhood. So it's better to just tune with what he has access to.
Hey, remove everything else except for the last two, the red and the green.
So, do I move this to which one?
No, so you see you click on top right there,
Yeah.
you press delete. Just keep the red and the green, the two in the middle.
Okay.
All right, so everything looked good. Scaling was pretty good, but this is X98. He's gonna have issues when he put E85, and then when he goes to the out here, still the pump E85 is still pretty bad. I gotta watch that torque. You still got a stock bottom.
Link engaged.
He's got a little some in there. So typically on this turbo, you can do over 5, but he just got a head. He's got cams. That's about it.
Link engaged.
He's at 385 torque. That's all I'm really watching is the torque.
Engaged. Link engaged.
All right, so he's at my comfort zone, which is 400 torque. Yo, Merv,
Yeah.
you have 400 torque, bro. No, I'm saying you have 400 torque.
400 torque.
Yeah, see? 3898. Yeah, you got a stock block. You understand what I'm saying? So usually,
What's
you,
the good at the back though?
yeah, 400 to like 430 is where I stay on stock blocks.
Okay.
But you're right at the border. This is what you should call it quits right now.
Right.
The turbo can make a lot more.
I know. I think whatever is better for the engine.
Yeah, it's
you know?
well the torque. Look at the torque. Like that's what I'm looking at.
That one.
Yeah, that's that's being very safe. I don't want to push it any further than this.
Right.
You understand?
Yeah.
I can make more power, but I think you're
I don't
safe
want,
here.
I don't want to be dangerous, you know.
That's what I'm saying. So the stock block, its torque rating is around 400 to 450. So you're getting there. You're there actually. So I would suggest to just leave it like this.
Right.
You got me?
446
Yes.
and 398, right?
400 torque. Yes.
That's good enough.
Yeah. All right. Let's unstrap.
Okay.
All right. Just re-streeting it to make sure everything is good. This is an EVO 8. The issue he's gonna have is when he puts pump 85, that might not be the percentage at where this is tuned. Up to like 5 to 6%, you're good. But anything above that or below that, you'll have an issue. Car might be running lean or rich. So, I mean, there's a flex fuel, I think Fitronics or something does a flex fuel tune. Oh. This thing feels great. You don't really need much for these cars to feel really nice to drive on the street. Take it from a guy who's regularly tunes and drives a lot of high horsepower cars. All you need, to be honest, is like 400, maybe 450. And even at that, there's a lot of, that's like a potent killer. Get nice parts, none of that eBay stuff. But yeah, get nice stuff because you're running a lower horsepower. You can afford now, saving money for good parts that work. I am eventually going to do a video on my recommendations for 400 horses, 500 horses, build 600 horses, things like that. And anybody who follow the formula can achieve those safely and very comfortably. Obviously, tune is a big deal. You can have all the nice things in the world, but
So Murph is the original owner of this car. The car has 100 and something thousand miles on it, but everything is all original and it's all been mostly stock before. So this is literally the first time he's going to be driving the car that's been modified and tuned to this power level. So he's in for a big surprise, and you know what? It's awesome because this is what brings pleasure to my work when I'm able to do things like this.
Once you got like open road, then try it.
Yeah, I'll try that. That's too many.
After the curve.
Huh?
After the curve, and then you can try it here if you want to.
You? Go right there?
Yep, that way to your right. Then just down that way. If you want to wrap back around, you'll make a right.
Here?
Yup, here. Is this it? Nope, go straight, go straight. At the stop sign. How does it feel?
Wow. So different now. You see, I hit 7,000?
Yeah.